Hey guys, it's Austin and Jeanette. And on this channel, we talk about dominating your finances.
Yep, dominating our finances. So today in this video, we're going to talk about, should I buy new or should I buy used? Guess what? We've done it all. We've done both. So, when me and Austin first got together, I was convinced that his car was the worst thing ever.
It was the best car in the world.
It was the worst.
It was the best.
Every 5 minutes, it seemed like something was breaking down. It was his alternator. He decided to race me and he broke a hose or a belt or something. He needed new brakes. Then he went to like lower it and do all this cool stuff.
I had an E39 540i BMW.
Beater.
Amazing.
Beater.
It was one of the most sought after cars in the world, next to the M5.
Anyways, so I was like, you know what? If this car breaks down one more time, I'm buying you a new car because then we don't have to worry about it breaking down. Blah, 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 blah.
And at that point, I was debt free. We weren't married yet. We were just dating. And she thought, my car was a POS and that if I was marriage material, I'd get rid of the car.
And he did.
No, I inherited some debt. So we're going to talk to you about the pitfalls of buying new and used cars. So obviously buying new, you know what you're going to get, right?
Yeah.
You should have a semi-reliable car, right? But at the cost of having high premiums, that's not for everyone. I would say buying a brand new car is probably only beneficial to small business owners and things like that, where they can write off depreciation and do a lot of taxi stuff to be able to get to where they need to go. Otherwise, you yourself as a person are inheriting the liability of a huge depreciating asset and the second most expensive choice in your lifetime, next to houses.
Yeah.
Right? So we decided that we were going to trade in that car for a new Volkswagen GTI. And Volkswagens, nice. If you know anything about them, they don't hold their value at all. So it went from $35,000 to $16,000 in a little under 3 years.
Yeah, it was horrible.
And so basically we're upside down on a ton. And so those are the things that you have to look for when buying a new car is, hey, does this company, how fast does it appreciate? BMWs have the fastest rate of depreciation amongst vehicles, but you can go online and you can look at what vehicles have the most depreciating rates and determine for you what holds its value and what doesn't. But normally the things that hold their value have a little more price tag, like Subarus and things like that. So that's just something to watch out for. Reliability in terms of used vehicles, it is always, I think,
it's kind of. Yeah. So I would suggest personally now, after buying used, buying new, blah blah blah, is to buy maybe a car that's 3 years old and not the first of its the new series, right? So once they change all the stuff on the new cars, I wouldn't buy that first generation of that year. I'd buy 2 or 3, and then also buy it 3 years old at least, because then you know that it's already all the bad stuff is already going through. People have already been testing it for a little while. They know what's going to break, what's not going to break. You can watch reviews. You can see all the different things. And you know how much it's going to cost to own it, like the actual cost of owners, oil changes, tires, brakes, all those other things that break often, right? So what you need to do is you need to do a lot of research before you buy a car. And I think I have literally impulse bought 2 cars in my life.
That's every car she's ever bought.
I just wanted to go look, and then, the guy's really nice, and he tells me, I say, I don't want to spend this much, makes it happen, and I'm like, yay! And then he's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's the person who goes to negotiate a car and tells him she really wants the car, and then just, it ruins the whole negotiation.
I really want this. I just want floor mats and tinted windows.
Nope, that is not how you win.
Yeah, so, obviously, you buy used, don't buy new. Don't take me with you. I'm not going to help you.
Yeah, 5 years is really when the depreciation hits its maximum.
Like the wall?
3 years is if you want reliability. It all depends on what you want to do with the car. If you're driving to work every day and you really need something reliable and something totally every day in, day out, I definitely look in the 3-4 year range. Stay away from leases. Make sure that you're buying a car that is somewhat dependable. The number one vehicle for millionaires is a Toyota Corolla. Camry. Camry's a big one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Toyota Camry.
Yeah.
And then most cars that have reliability standards are within Toyota or Honda.
So the answer is, should you buy new or used?
We prefer used.
Yeah, it depends on who you are and what you're doing. So if you like this video and you want to hear more about stuff like this, just hit the subscribe button and you'll see all the rest of our videos. Talk to you soon.
Bye.